Hello everybody and welcome to my newest video. As you can read from the title, I'm gonna talk about 5 hardest bosses of Bloodborne. I know this game came up like 6 years ago and it's pretty old, but many people who call themselves hardcore gamers should try it. If you didn't try it out yourself. It's a great game, but after it you're gonna probably need a therapist. Before we start, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button and also maybe subscribe to my channel. My next goal is 150 subscribers, so let's pump those numbers. For this top 5, I've set 2 rules for those hardest bosses. Rule number 1, the boss can't have an NPC helper. And also, rule number 2, this game should be played in offline game mode, which means no online helpers, also no online dungeons to pump your weapons up, none of it. And also in this top 5 I included the DLC bosses, so spoiler alert. Without further ado, let's start the top 5 hardest bosses in Bloodborne. Rom the Vicious Spider. This is the only exception of a boss where you can summon an NPC, but he's needless on this list because even though you summon an NPC, this NPC dies in the next 5 seconds, which makes him next to useless. So, by many claim the hardest boss in Bloodborne, which I call bullshit, because Rom is not a hard boss, because he is not the boss. Those little things are. He can summon at least 20 of them that can also one hit kill you. With one hit! Yeah, which sucks. And if you think to yourself, oh, I'm gonna kill every single one of them, and then it's Rom alone. Nah, mate. If you kill every single one of them, he just teleports and summons another 20. So, what can you do about it? Don't hit their heads, because their heads are hard as stone. Your weapon just gets blown away and it breaks after a while. So, you hit their bottoms, leave at least one alive, and then you hit Rom. But there's more! In the second phase, Rom gets angry and starts shooting ice projectiles at you, which does magic damage. And in this game you don't have magic resistance, except for one armor piece, which you conveniently find before the boss fight, called Scholar's Robe. But even though you have this, it doesn't help you at all. So, to defeat this boss, it's a fight of endurance. You run around him like a maniac, kill his spiderlings except for one, then you can hit him. Rinse and repeat till he's dead. In this fight, you don't fight against one boss, nah, or 2 bosses, nah. You fight against 3 bosses at the same time, which every single one of them has a different class: mage, rogue and warrior. What makes this fight hard? They can hit you from every distance, and also they can surround you and, well, you're dead. Simple as that. The only weakness they have is lightning, and also you have to wear fire resistant armor because their attacks are mostly fire based. The only weapon you can find with lightning damage is in another area, and this weapon is called Tonitrus, which you will need if you want to kill them quickly. Also, this boss has 3 phases. First, if you kill one of them, they switch into their semi-snake form, which makes them stronger, and also their range of attacks gets bigger. In the second form, if there's only one guy left, this one guy will summon snake heads from the ground, which can shoot projectiles at you, and he gets stronger yet again. So what you can do to win against this boss? First of all, kill the mage. He's a big pain in the ass. If you kill him, then the second phase starts. Then kill the rogue, because he got the biggest range out of the two. And if he's dead, just smack the warrior into oblivion. Do not give him a chance to dodge or anything like that. Just smack him with your Tonitrus, and then you win.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Oh, Father Gascon. You were the reason why I almost stopped playing Bloodborne altogether. The second boss in the game, or if you didn't kill the cleric beast, then it is the first boss in the game. He will show you who's the boss. Literally who's the boss. You think to yourself, okay, this game is rather easy. No. Wait till you meet Father Gascon. This boss has also 3 phases. And the first one, he doesn't fuck around with you. He just smacks you with his blunderbuss, which is so broken you wouldn't believe. The blunderbuss, even if it hits you with 1 projectile, which does none damage, it staggers you. And if you are staggered, he will jump in front of you, smack you with his axe, and then call it a day. Also, what is pretty annoying about this boss fight is it happens in a cemetery. All those tombstones, he can destroy them, but you can't. Every dodge you make, you stumble upon those tombstones, then you can move, which gives him the opportunity to kill you. In his second phase, he switches to his two-handed weapon art, which is even worse because he can spin around like a Beyblade and kill you with 2 hits. Also, because it's the first or the second boss in the game, you don't have any good gear and your health is pretty low also. In his third phase, he changed into a werewolf where his attacks get way quicker and he can leap and kill you. Apparently, for sure you can find a music box which can stop his movements, but because it was my first try, I didn't find it, so I had time. So what can you do is grind as much as you can, level up as much as you can, so you can get much more health, get a better weapon, stronger weapon, level up your weapon, and then just dodge. Also, he's weak to fire in his werewolf form, so just equip so many molotovs as you can and just throw it at him like a bomberman.
Oh, I know very well how the secrets beckon so sweetly. Only an honest death will kill you now.
I call upon thee, weeps from the earth, join me, because the second place goes to our waifu, Lady Maria. Yes, he is in the second place. And why is she the one of those top 3 hardest bosses in Bloodborne? Simple, she's quick as hell and she will destroy you completely. Let me tell you this, at least the area where you fight her is much more spacious, which gives you more opportunity to dodge, but she doesn't give a crap about it. Sure, she uses double blades, and yeah, the first phase is pretty simple. You just dodge her, smack her, and that's it. But her second phase and the third phase are broken. Even though you can dodge her, one of her blood streams will hit you, and it's like with Father Gascon. Even if it doesn't do any damage, you will get staggered, which gives her the opportunity to jump around and then just slice you and dice you. But because she's a human boss, you can counter her. But countering her is easier said than done because she's so quick. But if you manage to do this 4 times in a row, I'm not kidding you, 4 times in a row, you may kill her. So, what to do? You have to watch out for 2 moves. First, when she changes her phases, the last phase she does a very big explosion. Just dodge it, don't even engage her. I know you can do a few hits on her, but don't do it, you're gonna lose. And second of all, she does this like samurai stance where she just teleports, slices you, and then cherry blossoms come up and you dead. So what you're gonna do is roll to the right, most to the right, counter her when you can, but when she's up in the air, just run, just run, and that's it. But if you can't counter her, like I couldn't, because I never used that, you're gonna have a bad time. And now for number 1 hardest boss in Bloodborne. Orphan of motherfucking cause. Fuck this guy. I'm gonna be straight with you guys. Fuck this guy. I have no idea how I defeated him. It was pure luck. This boss has only 2 phases, but his second phase is like hardcore mode in every single game. Not only does he hit like a truck, I leveled up 40 levels to get high defense, higher attack, more health, whatsoever. It didn't help jack. Nothing. Because the moment I stepped into the second phase, he obliterated me. It's like the AI of this game learns your patterns. When I tried to shoot him, he dodges it. When I tried to slash him, he dodges it. He doesn't have a rhythm. So what you're gonna do to at least have a slight chance against this boss is in the first phase you need to counter him. He does like those over the head slashes, and this is the moment when you counter him. It does a ton of damage against him if you got high attack, but that's it. From the second phase you can forget to do it at all. He just jumps around, throw bombs at you, and slices and dices you with his yo-yo. So all I can say, good luck hunters, don't die. And yeah, this is, in my opinion, the hardest boss in Bloodborne. And that's it. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you want to see all the boss fights I did, check out my playlist on Bloodborne to see why the other bosses didn't make it to the list. It would make my day. It would make me very happy if you watch all the videos of on my channel. And yeah, I hope you really enjoyed it. And see you guys next time. Sly out.